Hey guys, so my name is Austin. I live in Oklahoma, and this is my vlog. It's through the YouTube channel Shenanigans, where I'm sure some of my other friends will be doing vlogs. Um, Basically, just saying what's going on. Just to let you know, I'm a young Taco Bell worker, nothing aspiring, nothing really, you know. Huge about my life at this point. I am currently enrolled in a junior college because in the next few years I hope to become a pilot, and that's kind of what I've been wanting to do for my entire life. Well, not my entire life. It's been since I was 9. I was obsessed with aircraft, and um, I've just always wanted to fly, and I didn't really get to until I was 16. I went up in a little Cessna 172, and I loved it. As soon as the wheels were off the ground, I was right at home, and I've never felt anything like it. There is one minor problem with it though. It's that I get airsick if I'm not on the controls, which I found out most pilots feel the same way. If they're not on the controls of a small single engine aircraft, they get airsick too. So it's not uncommon, but it's kind of a little hump to overcome. Hopefully, whenever I'm flying every day, I'll eventually overcome that. Um, so, yeah, at the moment, I'm actually looking for other places to work because being my age and working at Taco Bell, not necessarily the most awe-inspiring thing. Um, so I have a girlfriend. Her name is Kaori. Um, she is exactly 8 months older than me, and she kind of makes a big deal about that. It's kind of like, she's always like, oh yeah, I'm older than you. And I'm like, it's 8 months, it doesn't really matter. But I used to have a stepbrother who would make a huge deal about 6 weeks, so I guess, 8 months isn't that bad. Um, so today I don't really have too much on the agenda. I gotta go up to my college and make sure that I'm not completely screwed with that situation, because there was some complications from last semester. Um, and then there's been some complications this semester, so I have to work on that. Um, so yeah, that's basically a rundown of what's going on. Um, I mean, there's not much that I'm really doing right now. I'm trying to learn to play an ocarina. Not very good at it. And I'm also writing a book, which I am pretty good at writing, but um, unfortunately, the power cord to my laptop that I was typing my book on kind of died, and so my laptop went with it, and so I either have to restart typing it, which I was only a few pages into it, so it wasn't that bad, or I have to get another power cord, which those are like $80, so it's pretty ridiculous on how expensive those are. Sorry, my girlfriend texted. Um, so yeah, I'm gonna try and do a few things with this vlog. One of which is going to be I want to get helium and sulfur hexafluoride. The only problem is the price difference. Helium's about $30 for a decent sized tank. Sulfur hexafluoride's like $300 for a big tank. And I don't need a big tank, I need a small tank. But I've only ever found one place that'll sell it. Um, so, yeah. I'm also very into bladed weapons. whenever I get the money, I'm going to get more swords and everything. This is one of the first knives that I ever bought actually on my own. Which it's pretty nice. I usually take this around as my concealed knife. I've gotten a couple for free. Don't mind the background, that's just my room. Alright, so I've gotten a couple for free. I got this butterfly from a friend, and as you can see, it's kind of locked up, unfortunately, but it's still really sharp. I got this whenever I was about 12, and it's one of those crappy little Chinese-made, like the compass doesn't really work. There's a light on it that kind of works, kind of doesn't. Let's see, kind of crappy. Hope nobody out there has epilepsy. I would have started this vlog a couple of weeks ago, but I actually got sick. I got bronchitis, and it sucked, and I had to use an inhaler. And I found out that the way to look really, really freaking nerdy is to start using an inhaler. Yeah, it looks terrible. I'm not 100% sure where the first knife I ever bought on my own is, but alright, my friend got me this one. It's a replica Ichigo sword from Bleach. I'm not huge into that show, but it was nice of them to give me that, so I keep that. This is a walking stick that I actually got at a Renaissance fair, and my plan was to kind of sand it down and everything, but I never really got to it. That's just kind of how I live. Never really got to it. Let's see. This one I got from one of my mom's ex-boyfriends, which, no idea what it's for, but it's pretty messed up. Man, look at the handle. The handle on it's kind of really messed up. Most of my swords are kind of messed up. I used to have an air pellet gun, which we used to shoot bullfrogs with out in the backyard. That was a long story. I'll tell you that eventually. It was gross. This one, my friend got me from Tokyo and Tulsa, and it's decent. It's a decent sword, which I'm hoping to go to Tokyo and Tulsa this year. I was supposed to go last year, but my girlfriend was more important to me than Tokyo and Tulsa. This one right here is a Braveheart replica. It's got the little leather on it and everything. That one's a little bit messed up. This one is like the nicest one that I have. It's like a knight sword, you know, that kind of thing. It's like 20 pounds though, so it's really freaking heavy. Like I can't swing it as easily as probably some people can. This one I believe is a Naruto replica. I think. I'm not ever been like huge into that show, but again, a friend got it for me. It was a nice gesture. So this one I also inherited, and my friend and I were trying to make a video. That's why it has that little dent right there, unfortunately. And then I have this one, which is like a replica of an old style, I think my teacher said like Roman Trojan, some crap like that, which I actually really like this one. It looks mean, like badass, you know. It's not that sharp. Unfortunately, it does have a little bit of rust right there. And the main problem with it is, yeah, that's not necessarily good. So, eventually over time, there are a couple things I'm hoping I can eventually get. I know I just said eventually twice. I'm hoping I can get a better camera, and I'm hoping that I can get some sort of recording system for my game console, so that I can start recording videos and then doing little webcam things or something like that. I wanted to do that. And soon we're going to have my friends and I were going to have skits, and I came up with a name for that group, actually. I want us to be called Schizophrenia, with like the O with like the little apostrophe. So it's like skits of friends, but it's like schizophrenia. So it's a little cheesy, but yeah. So that's basically a rundown of me. I mean, I can talk about my games, but you know, it's not really worth it. I've kind of been a Call of Duty fan for a long time. I might as well. But lately I've been really into free roam, so I got like Red Dead Redemption. I got the Call of Duty Black Ops, the actual hardened edition, or whatever it's called, the one with the box. It wasn't worth it at all. Dark Souls, I just picked that one up. I got Dead Island, because I'm not huge into zombie games, but that one's pretty decent. Assassin's Creed 3, I got this whenever it came out. I pre-ordered it. I got about halfway through the game and then sold my old Xbox to a friend, so that screwed up. My friend also got me this. It's Dynasty Warriors Gundam 2. I'm more into the third one. It's much better. But Sleeping Dogs, it's like Chinese Grand Theft Auto, but the graphics system and everything like that is so much better. Crisis 2, decent graphics, pretty good game. This one I haven't even opened. Battlefield Bad Company 2. It's basically like Call of Duty, but a lot cheaper, which is why I did that. And I finally found my 3-month gold membership in that pile. And I have Guitar Hero, but rarely ever play it. And then my girlfriend got me Final Fantasy 13-2. So there's a big diversity in everything I do. So yeah, that's basically a rundown of like up to this point who I am. Eventually I'm gonna have one that's like all the nerdy shit I used to do. It's like all the stuff I've done over time, all the computer games, everything. I just have to start making a list. So yeah, that's basically a rundown of me up to this point, minus the nerdy stuff. But so stay awesome. Have a nice day, and if you ever see me walking down the street and you recognize me, just be like, "Hey, just say something." I'm not gonna be like, "Oh, you know," I'm not gonna make that awkward. I'll do whatever, shake hands, kiss babies, take pictures, all that. So yeah, I guess that ends the first one. See ya.